Happy Monday, the 11th of March. These are all facing that way. Have a few orders, 7 orders today. So I've got one, my last of this minifigure series 24. It's the space baby one, brown space baby. We've got a lot of CMFs, the commander, or the Roman commander, got a Cyclops, the bodybuilder, or random Star Wars, Kashyyyk trooper, Paint Carpenter, pirate, and then Scarecrow from Superhero series, and Sloth from the Dimensions Goonies set. So pretty nice there. A few other stuff here. We have this one where it's just Han Solo and his Ford Mustang there. We've got the nice Thor with a Red Hulk going out on order with a bunch of different parts. I just uploaded one of these Tusken Raiders yesterday or day before. It's so nice to see them going out as a pair. Then the Rebel Technician and a couple of IG-88 droids, if I remember right, the number, and then some minifigure stands. We've got like I don't know which Lord of the Rings character, one of the dwarves, I think. And then added that with Krang from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This one's just 200 of those little stands. And the last order is like a 300 part 90 lot order. So I'm going to pick that one separately and later. But go ahead and get these out today. On the new Hashima side of things, over the weekend, I had just started digging through some of my own parts to try to get this thing a little bit further along. I've got a couple orders coming in. There are like 5 orders coming in, but the Atlanta hub was delayed or whatever. I don't know. It was annoying, but so there should be like 3 or 4 packages coming in the next couple of days. A lot of them with parts for this. So as such, I had to kind of steal some from here. The bottom needs to be all black, so I just I had some from before and just kind of threw stuff on there and then replaced as I had them. All the black 4x6 or 6x8 panels plates were from the Pick a Brick wall. They had them last time I was there, so that was a nice little find. But otherwise, I'm going to replace all that with orders coming in, and I need to build the top ring that goes on there. But otherwise, then I can start building onto the plate itself with my first cube for new Hashima / New Atlanta. Then just kind of poached some parts from the kids' table upstairs. Here are those panels. They're from some old space sets, if I remember right. The guy just had them for like 30 cents a pop, so I just grabbed the 3 he had. Whether or not I use them here, I think they're just super cool, and I'll find a use for them somewhere. And then excited about using some of these video tiles, potentially for here. So my current idea is, I love how like the street market feels, and there's a couple of them in Cyberpunk 2077. So I wanted to try to capture some of that feel in this, and we'll see how it goes. I have a couple of ideas that just looks like garbage, but I love the environmental feel of the 3 or 4 different street markets, like the ones that have little booths and shops and stalls, not so much like here's the fancy stores and everything. So we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be interesting, and I don't know if anyone's done something like it. Probably, but yeah, I love that part, so I wanted to try to capture it. Yeah, I'm going to get these orders packed up and carry about my day, and probably try to upload the video for episode 26, if that's the right one, and get that out for y'all. Well, we have the great Bricklink haul, finally. All the mail came in today. So I've got all of these I made last week with parts that I had, or parts that came in a previous order. Another order came in and it just had a bunch of this stuff that's scattered about. So tons of the 1x16s, a bunch of the 1x2 2 pins. And then my plane wings. Here they are, and there's stickers on them. That was not known. There's stickers on all of them? No, some of them. Weird. Even more pieces down there. So, gotta clean those off at some point, but not a big deal right now. Also got in a lego.com order. Got these 2 gifts of purchase. Also in that order was a set for my partner, so I'm not going to show that in case she happens to watch this, which is not, she might watch it. I don't expect her to. And I also got an Ninjago Micro City, and so I am listing both of those together, the regular city and the micro city, as kind of like a gift with purchase situation. So yeah, and my boss gave me the rest of the day off because last week was fairly crazy. So I have a happy afternoon of building ahead of me. So I'll post some updates here, maybe something on Instagram later, which if you watch my Instagram, which is at Skitz Bricks, you'll see it before it goes in this video, obviously. Yeah, excited about it. Plan is octagonal shapes, which I think I showed in a previous one, but then having this situation locks everything in place and prevents movement. So that should be pretty neat. It should work pretty well, I think. And then use the 4x6 ones to kind of stack and have the next ring, etc. So it'll be a whole stack of rings, and then the plane wings going on all those angles. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a crazy idea. Everyone else seems to think it's a crazy idea too, so it must mean it's good, right? All right, we'll find out. Happy Wednesday, March 13th. Let's see. Did some more kind of technique figuring out yesterday. The main thing was really trying to get the distance between all of this to line up, because trying to get something to pin in the holes that are on these wings, the Technic holes, is tricky, and then getting it to line up with other things. So I was able to get one of these to hold 2 wings like that, and then have enough proper distance for these. All that said, I'm probably going to scrap the octagonal idea that I had, where they all run around like that. Pretty sure there's a test video on my channel that's just like, it's a vertical video, and probably go to maybe a panel design where there's one going up this way, one going down this way, and they're parallel to each other, but mirrored, and then mirrored this way. So one here, and then use some other pieces to fill in that, and then probably have it go up another 1 or 2 units. This is just very delicate, not as strong as I think would be best for something like this. And there's still the issue of filling in this space here. So while I like the octagonal building idea and it's something I can revisit, I just think for now it's not the best kind of solution. It was an interesting idea, but I don't think it's the right idea. So yeah, time to take some technical apart. Not right now though. Right now, we have my finished cube. So here it is in all of its glory. So this is the foundation of new Hashima. All the main buildings are based around cubes. I had a couple 1x8s I got to fill in. But all the buildings that aren't topper pieces are based on cubes. So you might have a couple of them, and then they all connect via Technic up here and on the sides. So they can basically modularly connect like a puzzle, set on top of each other, and just be able to have a huge collaborative project work so well together. But the thing that's taking my time for this morning is 6 orders. with 271 items and 86 slots. So that's pretty cool. Things were looking pretty slow for March, but interestingly enough, these all say 0, 0, 0. So somehow, if those numbers are actually accurate, we are on par with where we were in February at this point. We did have a higher average sale, but everything else was lower, was a negative. But with these 6 sales, 6 orders that came in since a couple of days ago, we've been able to bring those numbers back up. Not sure if there's anything supremely noteworthy. And there's a lot of parts in these. One of these orders had a bunch of minifigure parts. Some cool, older, I think it's their castle and ninja, older ones. There's the hood. Sticker part from the upside down. Nexo Knight shield. All right. Evil robot. That was in a box that I had taken a chance on, an eBay box I took a chance on, and it'll end up listing, once I list all the random parts that are now scattered around, it'll end up listing probably about 2x what I paid for it, but it was a lot of dirty, broken, nasty stuff too. So not the greatest thing. Look, there's a Razar who has a small nick on his butt. Hashima guy going out there. What is that? Figure here. Huh. That's cool. Must be like a Ninjago or something. Or Ninjago. Reading masks. Obi-Wan with his own hood. There's another Chima. Ah. Chima's selling out. Barbarian CMF. This one was cool. I've had that plate for a little bit. It's only in a couple sets, but they're like the Superhero Juniors sets. But someone bought it, and they didn't have any other Juniors type stuff in their order, so it's probably going to be for a mock. Orca. Sky Parrot. He came in a pack. It was the blister pack. He comes in. Someone had it in the same where I got the video stuff. They had the blister pack. So I broke up the pack, put the figs for sale, and the first one goes to Sky Pirate Foot Soldier, which I did not necessarily expect. Green Mutant Torso uniform. I think it's Indiana Jones, maybe. More Nexo. A few droids. An Axel. Yes. This one's cool. It's trans neon green. I love that color. Anywho, so I'm going to probably break these in a couple different batches and pick them that way. Just comes a little bit easier to manage. Let's see. How shall we do it? This is the older one, which is one I should probably pick first. Probably save that one for later. Save that one for later. Let's try picking them all. It says 49 lot one, but I can use some bins on the sides. Let's just try picking them all. I'm not going to pick them live because I don't want to spend too much time doing it. But yeah, let's go. Let's do it. I'll come back if there's anything extra interesting. I'll catch you later. So, working on my cube. This is what I did yesterday. Today is March 15th, Friday, 14th. I think it's 15th. And so started working on my cube, and where I'm going with is each of these black boxes is going to be like a little shopper stall, and then there's going to be like an elevator, a shaft here, and then kind of a shop back here. And that'll help for the wire hole and for the Arduino. I'm probably going to push this wall out a little bit more, just to give it more room for all those components. But yeah, so started working on the actual cube. I love the sorry, I'm a little spacey right now. I love the like open air markets that are in Cyberpunk 2077. There's a few different ones. One of them that comes to mind is when you're in the main missions and you meet with, I can't remember his name, the guy who was like helping the Arasaka family, or he was like their bodyguard or whatever, and then he turns on them and he helps you. I think that's how the story goes. Anyhow, you meet with him and you eat like sushi at some place or whatever, and so that's kind of what this goal is. It'll have 2 layers, so this staircase is going to go up and probably double back, and then there'll be another layer probably in this area, and then so it'll be 2-tiered for that, and then this building will probably come straight up to the top, perhaps like some apartments on the top, figuring all that out as I go up. But yeah, that certainly means that this office is quite a mess. And on top of that mess, we have a big order to pick. Let's give that a case. It's great, but not great one-handed. $226 lots for 599 items. So I'm going to pick that this morning so I can get that knocked out and not have to worry about it. The other big thing is Ninjago City has sold. So that's pretty awesome. Been had that since that estate sale. But I got the mini city as a way to help kind of seal the deal. And it definitely worked. It sold within, I think, a week of posting it with that. And then I've got someone coming on Saturday to pick up these 4 cities. So that is pretty awesome. That's the last of the stuff from the estate sale, except for Slave 1, which I could throw my shelf forever, and I still would have made money from the estate sale and with keeping the set from my partner. So cannot complain about that. Yeah, so just straighten up a little bit and then start. Okay. Start picking that order. And got instruction booklet in. Can't remember if I showed that already, but for the bookshop. So that's built complete. Now I have the instruction manual to help sell that better. Surprisingly, it was only a few bucks and then shipping. So not too bad. But yeah, so still have like tons of figs to go through. But for now, I'm going to order. I got to pack that up in something because the buyer wants the box. And then new Hashima. And then figs sets the part out. So still a lot to go through. Somewhat behind, but that's not a giant deal. I don't have to list figs in parts immediately. It'd be good, but it's not like a burning need. Anyhow, let's pack this order. We'll do a quick glance through it. I say quick, it's a 250 item order. We paid priority mail too. Jordica. Lots of sticker parts, lots of fig parts, and lots of medium nugget and tan and dark tan parts. So just lots of 1s and 2s. So I've got to just be careful as I go to make sure I count the right amount. I feel like it's for some kind of a Star Wars mock. Like a droid repair shop, I think. Based off the figs and stuff. Although, maybe they play a little saxophone in their downtime and some donuts. I got two of these. There's one green and one red now. Gargoyle wings. And fire and energy stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's a few different mocks. Maybe it's... Who knows? It's a cool lineup, though. So I'm gonna get picking. Ooh, it's a big one. All right, so I've gotten through all of the little drawers, the D's and the F's. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. Figs, and I was like, surely we are nearly done. There's a lot here. 128 out of 226. I'm over halfway, but even number of parts, I'm just over halfway. Lots, I'm a little bit further along, but yeah, it's a big order. It's cool. It's taken a long time. All right, I made it through the overflow bins of this order. So that was bricks and plates and lots of bricks and tons of plates. And it takes me to 169 out of 226 and 441 out of 559. So we're like 3/4 of the way through. Had a couple of missing pieces or issues. I had that shoulder arm twice, but only listed as a separate entity, which reminds me I should pull it out of that drawer. Because currently this one is not in the system in any form or fashion. Because it only thought I'd mislisted this. Let's see, I've got a Ninjago. I had a Ninjago one. I probably went through it and listed stuff. Yeah, that's what I did, isn't it? So I'll have to see if I can either locate another one of those or just refund the buyer for it. It might be in one of these characters. We'll see. And then it's missing. So I had two of a certain brick. 2 1x8 10 bricks, and there's only one in the bag. So I'll see if I have a spare 1x8 10 in either the bulk or if there's a new quality one that I have that's available that I can use, I'll just do that. Otherwise, it's pretty good. So we have a bunch of plates for these 10. Tons and tons of accessories, which it's hard to tell, but it's like lots of those shop type stuff. Three. It's a fourth in here somewhere. Oop, I grabbed the wrong one, didn't I? Should be one more dark tan in here. Which makes for exciting cinema. Toes. Need to get more of those white bins. I basically used them all up for the glory of New Hashima. Got it. this before I forget about it. Genius me has not in there all of these container type things in one bag. Of course, current me forgot that some of them have stickers and some of them don't. So I have to get the ones that don't have stickers for the orders that don't want stickers. Imagine getting that order and it had stickers on it. That'd be a bummer. There we go. All right. Which one's one? And they want 3. Good luck finding 3 in this economy. And it's way down there. Of course it is. The very, very bottom. Behold. Oh, I need dark tan in here too. Well, I will pause here because it is 6:03 and about the time to start getting my kids out of bed. Last day of school for the week, Friday. So we shall finish this order up after they are gone. Where does that leave us now? Not much further than when I started this clip, but 173 out of 226. So we're down to what, 53 lots with about 150 items. So down to the size of a more or less normal order. Not too bad. And then I got to figure out a box situation for this. I'm pretty sure it's not going to fit in those wider ones. I think there's just too much in it, so I'll have to grab one from my stash elsewhere. It's a glorious mess in this room. Honestly, I can recoup some of these bins. Pins, tons of pins. 1x8s. Look at there. 2 bins are covered. Making some space. Perfect. Yeah, probably need to buy more of these. Which is hilarious because, yeah, I'll sort down through them all. And I'll have a stack, just a massive stack, and then start using them for stuff here and there, and they'll disappear. Figs, sticker parts, order packing. Yeah. It's a small office. And there we are, all packed. Pretty substantial, lots of tan and dark tan and some medium nugget. Some cool figs in there. So, gonna be sending this one out today for next day shipping, I guess, for 500, 600 part order. 400-ish, 300 and 400 lots, however many it was, I don't remember now. A lot of lots. You saw it earlier. Yeah, pretty snazzy.